Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Homomachina. This is session 34, Highcourt Low Life. We hope you enjoy.
We meet up with Mads for a little bit of firearm practice and teach him how to use a firearm since he's not familiar with it. And he's installed some sort of smart gun tech in his arm that allows him to essentially curve bullets, which is pretty cool. But he also seems to be a little bit on the edge mentally, like he's going through a hard time. A lot of new chrome really quickly. And we have some conversations with him to try to sort of get him to come around, and he only partially opens up. I don't think he really talks much at all about it. And then we start planning out details for the Masquerade sales event at this large tower in the combat zone, if I'm not mistaken, which is a large hotel conference center type of thing. And this is going to be on the 18th floor. Persona Craft is holding a very exclusive sales event. We need to get in, obtain evidence of Persona Craft doing nefarious things regarding Maximilian Baxter, essentially recreating him, killing him, getting him to drop out of the race. We all have our different parts in doing so. And before we ended, Lucas was able to obtain the use of a helicopter from his clan family that we will be arriving in, and hopefully they have valet for it.
Perfect. Yeah, so you all have arrived at the Highcourt Plaza Hotel. But before we get into what happens at Highcourt Plaza Hotel, you all did spend some time shopping before we got here. What did you purchase during that time? As we've had some time to kind of get an idea of what you would like. What did you purchase?
I'll start just because I think mine is simple. I refilled my air hypo, and if I can, I'll refill my air hypo bayonet with some speed heal in each of them. And I picked up a small little pig sticker blade that can easily be concealed inside a shirt sleeve or something. And I have other things that I had for the last gig, like some lubricant. I don't have the spray paint anymore, and I didn't replace it.
I think I bought the speed heals. I bought 3 of them. The idea was to have one for each of us. And I already had a knife, so I because I couldn't really bring anything else. So I think she just kind of mainly got the speed heals just to keep on her. And she has her knife with her as well, but she didn't bring any other guns or anything. She's got her eyes, her speed heals, and her passion.
Yeah, I think knowing we were trying to keep it on the DL, we didn't do a whole lot of shopping. We had the same as the other two. We had the concealable knife that we got earlier, and I believe we still have 2 smoke grenades left from the last gig. I mean, don't hope to use them, but have them in case. I think that was the gist of what we brought, outside of the newer clothes. So.
Okay. And as you all are entering this hotel, what is your plan? If everything goes according to plan, how should this go?
Can I ask are we discussing this out loud, or are you asking us as players above table?
I am asking how you all have hopefully planned for this.
So we got to get our hands on one of their point of sale things. I think that's our way into whatever subnet they have around here. There's not a Persona Craft building, so they're not going to have a server somewhere. That will be our way in. And we need to get someone who has one alone or steal it from them. But I think they'll notice it missing very quickly, so I think we need to get them alone. for enough time to have Cerveau get in and get what I need, and also make sure it doesn't coincide with the meeting between JD and Clarice. High level, I'm not a details guy.
I have a quick question about the tracker that JD gave me. Is it like a visual tracker where I like there's like a little screen, or is it like a beep or something?
Knowing that this has to be pretty on the DL, it does not beep. It is a tiny screen. It is silent.
Okay, so I can just like slip it out of like my pocket or something and just like check it.
Yes.
Okay. Iris's plan is essentially to walk in and observe any kind of points of entry and figure out where the conference rooms are, seeing as how she knows that they're going to be in them, one of them somewhere, and just kind of look for any points of entry, whether it's vents or back doors, servant quarters, trying to just kind of get a lay of the land to figure out how she can get around to get into that conference room to get the video that JD is looking for and try to be stealthy about it. So she's going to be kind of trying to stick to the shadows and not really be noticed too much. But she'll just kind of be tracking JD and trying to stay out of the way, mainly, and try to position herself properly to get the job done. And I guess just eventually meet up with the boys somewhere, which we should probably figure out like a meetup point once we do our job.
I think that's a great idea.
It's a great idea. I think we should only separate when we need to, though. So we won't have an easy way to communicate. It won't be obvious.
Yeah.
But once we get the lay of the area, we can designate a corner, a bench, a water fountain, something that we can meet up by.
But I think when we do meet up, after everything just goes so smoothly, not even worried about it, that maybe somewhere out of sight, like if there's like a staircase, stairwell that's kind of sectioned off, just so it's like, if anyone has any idea that we're doing something, they don't see us all grouped up together and connect it with everyone. I don't know, get there one by one or something, break it up in a way that hopefully wouldn't be suspicious. I don't know, an idea.
I agree. I also sort of propose it as soon as we get in there, since we've seen the layout, but we haven't actually been there. We should probably just explore a little bit and then designate a place as we find one. Get a lay of the land, so to speak.
I did have another thought, though. This would be like in case things don't go well. If things don't go well, but ideally we still don't get found out or anything. If we do make our way to PC after the servers and everything that we want to destroy, there might be some evidence on there of the things that we wanted to learn at the meet. So I don't know how accurate that is, but I would say it's a possibility. So it's like we're not totally out of luck if things don't go well, but it's a possibility.
Should we have some sort of sign if one of us realizes we've been totally compromised?
I think that's smart.
I don't know what it should be, but I do think we should have one. What would fit into a posh party like this?
We pick our nose.
It's got to be visible too, unless you're just gonna like really.
Get in there.
We pick each other's noses. I think that'd be.
That would be noticeable, yeah.
I've been compromised.
Please don't do that.
Maybe that's the one time we could use like our agent system message and just say, "Oh, what would be the word?"
Sandwiches are flying.
Maybe it's just sandwich. Maybe if someone messages the word sandwich, we know that the gig has gone tits up and it's time to get out of there.
I like it.
Okay. I just made the idea and I said, I like it. I'm agreeing with me. Yeah.
Is that a good idea? Yeah, that's a damn good idea. Yeah.
Okay, so we get in, we get a lay of the place, we find our rendezvous area, and then do we know what time the meeting is supposed to take place that Iris is recording?
Not exactly. You just know that he is arriving at 11 p.m.
What time are we arriving?
That's up to you.
I think we should arrive beforehand. What time does it end?
It goes into the late hours of the evening.
I think we prioritize the meeting then. Because to your point, the data we're looking for could be at HQ as well. Would very likely be at HQ if we can access it through here.
So you think meeting first and then still attempt to get like one of the POS systems, see if we can do anything there, and then if that doesn't work, go? Or are you saying meeting and then go to PC?
No, the first one. Meeting first and then attempt to get the data here from the POS system. Because if we try it first and we mess up and we reveal ourselves, the meeting, I think, will be off as well. So as to not compromise that, still give it a shot, but after we've ensured the meeting has gone off without a hitch.
All right. I'm cool with that.
Sounds good.
Okay. And with that, this person who is standing next to the podium greets you as you land your helicopter. Welcome to the Highcourt Plaza. May we take your helicopter for you?
We'll walk up. What, do most people not arrive in this kind of style?
No. But this is unique. It's always good to be unique.
That's what I was going for. And we'll just lift up the keys and just kind of drop them into his hand.
And he catches them. Here is your ticket for whenever you are ready to depart. It does take us about 15 to 20 minutes to get your ride.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Of course. Enjoy your time at the Highcourt Plaza.
I will just keep walking to elevator, I assume that's up here, or stairs.
Yes, so as you all hand over the keys, you do see 2 observation glass elevators that await your entry. If you would, go ahead and roll me a perception check, please.
And just to be clear, Cerveau, and I'm assuming everyone, mask on, like when we land.
That's what I was thinking, yeah. You got a 14.
23.
Accurate failed my first roll. So that's -1.
With a -1, you do not hear anything. But with the other 2 rolls that you all have, you hear the valet reach up and like tap his earpiece. Call Airs, please. I can fly an AV. I can't fly this. Why are people bringing fucking helicopters to a fucking hotel? And he just angrily whispers that as you all walk your way towards the elevators, and an elevator attendant smiles at you. You now know if you take this elevator, there is someone in the elevator with you. What floor shall we go to? Where are we hoping to go today? We have a wonderful restaurant on the 2nd floor. Are you looking to check in at the lobby? Do you have, I see the attire. Are we here for a party?
We indeed are.
Well, where shall we make our first stop?
So it's the 18th floor, right? Iris will say 18th floor.
Okay, we're heading to the convention center. Lovely. And she will press the 18th floor. No one, as you are going down this elevator, no one checks your person for weapons or anything of the like. Almost like everyone knows if you step out of line here, you're not making it out. They are that confident in their security. And as you all make your way down, what are you all wearing? What do you look like as you are entering a masquerade event, a masquerade ball?
Quick question. What is the number of the top floor that we came from? Just so I know the distance.
There are 28 floors to this building.
Okay, so we're 10 floors down. Cerveau has on a slim-fitting black pinstripe suit. The front ends right around the waistline. The back has long tails that go down to maybe the back of his knees or so. He has the mask on I described last time. It's like a white porcelain mask that looks humanoid in features, but there are no actual lips or eyes or nose or anything. It's just a solid white shade. And the top part is also still white, but you can see it sort of fade into the wrinkles of a brain, and it covers his entire face. But you can see his hair from behind. It's not a full head mask.
Lucas has on a black suit similar to the one that he had worn previous, like black coat, pants, shirt, tie, but with a green paisley type vest, and then with a mask, like the half mask, the Phantom of the Opera type, that is a matching green, and has the shorter buzz cut hair that he's gone with in the past.
Iris is wearing a sort of like a one-piece jumpsuit with a matching blazer over it, and she's wearing a Venetian style, it covers her whole face, mask in the shape of a cat. It's black to match the whole outfit, and she's got her hair pulled back into a sleek bun type thing, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
And Mads is with you, tapping his foot on the floor in a nervous little tick, but also like somebody who's anxious to be doing something. Mads is currently wearing an all black suit with a black mask that covers his whole face with red detailing. And he specifically chose a mask that has horns that protrude from the mask and curve backwards to look like a devil in the details. somebody who is ready to cause chaos. But he has made sure to double knot both attachments to make sure that that thing does not come off. He probably can't even get it off. And as you all continue to the 18th floor, the lobby does come into view, even though you're not going down to the lobby. It is covered with a glass ceiling, so you can still see into this luxurious, beautifully decorated in a 1920s Art Deco style lobby. Very luxurious for being in the middle of a combat zone. And you see many people in here who are very high class. Multiple floors above the lobby also wrap around balconies, so that way people on the second floor, third floor, fourth floor can still overlook to see the beautiful lobby and its details. And if you all will, go ahead and roll me a perception check, please, as you all are making your way to the 18th floor.
22.
15.
16.
With those numbers, you all do see the sparkling lights of the French restaurant on the second floor. There are guests going in there for late evening cocktails. Looks like this restaurant is not closing anytime soon, even though it is already 10 or so in the evening whenever you all arrive, since you said you wanted to be here before JD. You all do see, because they do not hide it, there are turrets, 4 in the lobby at least. And with a 22, you see that there are many armed security guards that seem to walk and patrol every floor, at least the ones that you can see so far. So floor 1 through 4, you can see some of them on the balconies and things of that nature. So this place is very well armed, heavy security detail. And with that, as you all make your way to the 18th floor, you all begin to hear the sound of music before the doors of the elevator even open. And as they do, you see beautiful gowns and suits and masks, and you smell food that has been catered in from the French restaurant downstairs. The lobby of the 18th floor of this convention center has been transformed into a cocktail lounge. So there are multiple standing tables. People are at those tables with cocktails or with champagne or something alcoholic, not good for them, in their hands. As these doors open, you can see servers are bustling around, taking people's orders, things of that nature, making sure that they are all comfortable. But all of the servers that you see have persona logos on them and details attached to their back that represent what kind of model they are for you to purchase. If you like one of the servers, you can take them home today. What are you doing?
What is the crowd level like right now?
Crowd level is getting up there. It looks like this thing started a little while ago, so it's not like everybody is early, kind of like y'all are showing up fashionably late. So there are quite a good many people already here, but you do know that this is not prime hours yet.
I'll just say in my most highfalutin voice I can muster. Shall we have a look around?
By all means, after you, lead the way.
I'm quite parched. I'll stop by the bar first. And I'll go to the closest bar.
Okay. And as you all leave the elevator, your elevator attendant gives you a small bow. Do enjoy your evening.
I will hand her 5 eddies, like hard cash, on the way out.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. And she'll take it and she'll put it into like a little pocket that she has on her vest.
She doesn't have the Persona Craft stuff on her, does she? She's like for the building.
Roll me a perception check.
Well, but it does tip a bot. 15.
With a 15, you do not see any Persona Craft logos or anything like that. Not like you see on the servers and the other people in here.
Okay.
So she looks like she works for the hotel.
Okay. Yeah, and I guess you're supposed to tip attendants. Anyway, I will start making my way back to the bar I was heading to.
Okay. As you make your way to the bar, there are multiple around here. Do you stay in the lobby of this area or are you going in the doors?
Is there a bar in the lobby?
There is a bar in the lobby.
I think Iris would just kind of like softly mention, we should probably, have a look around in here, see where the exits are, and have a drink. London, like natural.
A splendid idea.
One amendment, a few drinks, though, not just a drink, a few, but yes.
Right. The elite seem to drink a lot and we have to fit in.
It's the name of the game. And I will go up to the closest bar and attempt to order something.
Okay. As you attempt to order something, it's a nice little bar with seats in the lobby that is almost on the right side of the door before you get into the convention center. The person who is taking your order is dressed like Persona Craft product. They have deets on the back of their clothing that include what kind of model they are, what kind of price tag they have, and so you could have this bartender in your home. And as you go to order something, what do you order?
A gin and tonic.
Okay. They are very easily able to make you a gin and tonic, and they do not charge you for it as they slide it to you.
And they don't mention a tab or a bill or anything?
They do not.
I won't ask about it. I'll just pick it up, give a nod, step to the side, let whoever's next.
They don't have, because like sometimes at these parties they have like event cocktails, like pre-made stuff. Is there like a sign or no?
There is a sign of some pre-made things that you could possibly get that are themed. There are there's one after a BD that's like this romance masquerade situation. There is another one that is named Persona Craft that is this fruity concoction with grenadine on top, and then there is the butler on there as well.
We're gonna order the Persona Craft one.
Okay. And they make your drink for you. They slide it to you. They're very elegant in every motion that they do as they slide the Persona Craft to you.
She'll pick it up and just same kind of quietly nod and say thank you and step aside.
Okay.
And we'll follow closely behind.
And before you order, if you're walking up to that bar, The bartender is already making you something and slides it to you.
What is it? Is it familiar?
It is very familiar. It is a French 75 with lime.
Is the bartender wearing a mask as well? If not, do they look familiar?
They are wearing a mask, and the back of their tag is a butler bot.
I think we're trying to play it cool. Like, we're not surprised. We absolutely are. I think we'll just look down at the drink, look at the butler. What's this?
Apologies, is that not what you wanted?
No, it absolutely is. I guess I'd forgotten that you knew.
Glad I can be of service.
Thank you. You do a fine job. And we'll take it and walk away. I think we'll show it to Cerveau and Iris. I didn't order this, they just knew. In a hushed voice, we're not being loud, it's a little quieter.
Any idea how they would know? Have you been to an event like this before?
The only events like this I've been to are the ones that we've gone to for business, so...
Have you run into them before? At these business events?
I mean, there's been open bars at some of them before, but...
Roll me a concentration check.
Oh, great. I'm forgetting something.
Everybody else can roll me a concentration check as well.
16?
16.
14.
Crit fail for
Get 'em out
a
now.
5.
Okay.
Yep, for a 5.
Cerveau, you don't recall anything. But Iris and Lucas... Iris, as far as you know, you've never seen Lucas order that drink. Lucas, you haven't ordered that drink since Graves left the afterlife. So it has been months.
Right. Okay. This might be... Because we know... So Graves got his new family from PC. They made a deal. And I think he mentioned that PC wanted his DNA. Is this... I don't even know if that would work. Does this Butler bot look, I don't know, similar in frame to Graves?
Not even going to make you roll for that. This person is not masculine at all.
Oh.
Roll me a deduction, though, with asking that question.
I feel like... Okay. Oh, man. 8.
With an 8, you don't know. Why is someone who looks nothing like Graves? This isn't a copy of Graves. Why are they having Graves' mannerisms?
Okay.
Gravette.
But I don't see any of this, right? I don't...
You rolled so low that, like, you
Yeah.
just see that Lucas now has a French 75 with lime, and he hasn't ordered it in a while.
That's I mean, like, I want to comment, but I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't really seem like your kind of drink.
Well, actually, it usually is. There's a buddy of mine who used to bartend, and he would always make it, and he would make a damn fine drink, and I haven't had this one since he left.
Well, does it taste the same?
We'll take a sip. Does it?
Exactly the same.
Tastes like he was making it.
Perhaps someone knows you're here. Do you have any high-class friends that you haven't been telling us about?
Not that I'm aware of. I mean, there's the Graves, and then between us, the only other person who really knew about the drink would be Andra. So I don't even know if she remembers. So maybe just him.
If I look back at the bartender, would I be able to tell that it's not masculine? Would it look more feminine?
The frame
kind of
is
more-
more feminine. Can't see
Okay.
their face, but they are more feminine in nature.
Well, I don't know. Doesn't necessarily seem like a masculine frame. So maybe this Graves is sharing secrets with Persona Craft bartender bots.
Maybe. There's a lot of great qualities about my friend, but making drinks was at least the one I interacted most with, so I think it's one of his best.
Maybe it's too good for him to take to the grave.
And we're just getting started. This is totally random. I wanted to ask you earlier and I didn't, but I want to anyway. I'm looking back, does this butler, what color hair do they have? I'm just trying to see if there's any similarities between this one and what he knew Andra as. I don't know if there's a connection there, but just asking.
As they turn around, you see blonde hair. But you may roll me a human perception if you wish.
Why not? Let's try and get some more. Oh, good success. Thank you. $19.
With a 19, the only person who has ever looked at you and immediately made you that drink was Graves.
Yeah. I think we'll keep going about our business, but I think we're gonna be think about that for a while.
Cerveau?
With the conversation and Lucas mentioning Graves out loud, does that jog any memory to a point where I can make a connection?
What kind of memory or what kind of connection are you trying to make?
I know who Graves is,
Yes.
and I know that Graves has had dealings with Persona Craft.
Yes.
And Graves has made me drink before, so I know all those things.
Yes.
Is that accurate? So, what I wanted to say in a hushed voice, if it's just us around, which does it appear to be?
There are a lot of people in here. It doesn't seem like there are necessarily anybody paying you specific attention. So you could probably say it quietly and no one would hear it.
This whole interaction, I have a thought. I'll wait till we find a quieter place to share it. But it's a little bit terrifying.
That's good. Things get worse when we get here. I'm good with that.
Yeah, I like that, we're 5 minutes in and you already have a terrifying thought. This is
Terrifying thoughts, terrifying jokes.
I don't think it affects our chances of having a great evening, but just a thought.
And I will say you could probably share it now.
Okay, I don't want to say it, and then you're like, okay, roll a stealth check.
No. Not for this.
So this isn't a hushed voice, but I'll talk in normal volume. The wheels are turning in Cervo's little head right now, and now he's thinking like the only person to ever make that drink for him, as he just said, is someone we know has essentially sold his persona to Persona Craft. But what is even the right word? The bot, I guess, the model that made this drink looks nothing like this person. Shouldn't know this. So I've always thought that what Persona Craft knows about people is sort of confined to that persona. But what if it's not? What if there's this massive hive mind of information now, to where because they have Graves, they know what Graves knew, but they don't have to make a Graves to act on that knowledge. Because Graves knew that, now Persona Craft knows Lucas's drink of choice, and they could tell that to anyone connected to a Persona Craft network.
So you think whenever someone gives DNA or anything of the like, that they're able to get more than just a physical appearance, that they get memories and some other skills baked in?
Yeah, because I can't imagine all these models here are copies, like exact copies of existing or pre-existing people. They could just be tweaked personalities that they've collected over the years and combined and mixed around.
Wouldn't that be a huge security risk? If someone were to ask about someone else and this bot just puts out some sort of memory that this person has no idea of because they have this hive mind thing.
Possibly. I'm sure they have some sort of controls in place. They may not be perfect yet. We might could break them. But I'm sure they have some sort of control in place to prevent something like that happening. We know their tech isn't perfect, considering, at least how Lucas and I first met.
Well, Lucas, do you have access to a hive mind?
If there are others that I know are like me, I'm able to communicate, but if you mean access to some higher form of information, there's been nothing that I know of, at least that I've attempted.
Maybe you need an update.
With that and your thought process here, Cerveau, roll me a deduction.
Okay, this is either where you go, you're brilliant, or you say you're wrong. 11.
You're very close. You're very close. It is more so, though, Graves sold his persona. Graves was good at two things: hitman and bartender. If they are making a bartender,
like they use that skill, they sort of make that skill itself a commodity and put it in their bartender bots.
yes. But maybe
it comes with
there's
remnants?
bleed through.
Interesting.
I mean, I suppose that all could... does Cerveau...
I'm just kind of spitballing here, so if I trail off, feel free to pick up.
Well, I suppose some of that makes sense, though, because... I mean, from the Andra I knew and the one that we know now, there were a few similarities that I don't think would be programmed in, I suppose. I mean, the Andra I knew wasn't super fond of her parents, and that seemed consistent with this one even before she learned everything. Maybe it's one of those situations of that bleed that we just weren't conscious of before.
Yeah. And maybe that's the vulnerability you mentioned, Iris, where if they try to export this skill to something else, like if they tried to make a counter intel model, which we know they do, and they use skills from Andra, maybe some of her knowledge would bleed through. Maybe they'd recognize you, or they would hate their parents, or they would speak French. I don't know what we do with this information. It just struck me.
And with that, you all see sales representatives, again with labels on their backs of what kind of bot they are and how you can purchase one. Anyone who is working this event has a tag. This is a showcase to show what the bots can do for you in a working environment. There are a few guards at the entrance to the convention center where the doors are wide open. You see that they also have the Persona Craft deets and their details on their backs as S-bots, soldier bots. And you see that as the doors are open, you can see in the convention room there is a dance floor, there's DJs, there are tables and lounges for everyone to sit at. People are getting food delivered to their table that has been catered in from the restaurant downstairs. It is a whole operation of Persona Craft bots, even down to the DJ running the music in the back.
They have a DJ model.
I was just about to say.
It is a worker model.
But it has DJ knowledge. Is it a good DJ? What's the music like?
The music is very upbeat, dance-like music that you would hear at a club in the evening to get you to want to participate in the activity. So he's very good.
Well, they didn't get Graves for him.
No, I suppose not.
Do we see the POS station around? Like, are they set up somewhere in this room?
Roll me a perception check.
Oh, another crit success. Oh my gosh, 2 of them. 27.
With a 27 and the fact that you all are out in the lobby, if there was a station for them, you would have found it. The only POS systems you see are in the hands of the worker bots that are selling bots, which they hold very close to their chest. And you see some go towards or north on the 18th floor or south to go to different conference rooms if you wish. Some people are standing at these little cocktail tables taking an order from somebody. So it looks like they are keeping those POSs on their person.
Yeah, so I guess, I mean, unless there's nothing significant, I was just going to ask on kind of if there was anything unique to the kind of the process, if we can watch a transaction go down. Just wondering if there's any break or opportunity, just trying to see what that looks like so we can attempt to plan if there's any opening.
With a 27, as you watch these bots take orders, as soon as one order is completed, they stand at attention, ready to take the next order. There is no break. They are holding that tablet. If you want that tablet, you're going to have to get the person to go with you.
But you said some break off and go to like conference rooms or something, maybe someplace quieter to talk about it.
Yes. That appears to be an option.
I think as we're seeing that, in case we're doing different things, Lucas will point that out to everyone, just what he was seeing as for how the transactions go down.
So they're very methodical. They never set that thing down.
They never set it down.
But do they seem open to questions? Like, do we see people like questioning, and do we see them traveling around the room with people?
Roll me a perception check.
$10.
With a 10, it looks like they're all being asked some kind of question whenever they are talking with someone.
But they're not just like standing in a line like you're going up to a kiosk. Like they're interacting with people.
They are interacting, yes.
Maybe we'll have to make some sort of special requests. Maybe something that's clandestine, something we'd rather not ask about in public, maybe. I'm sure they have lots of special interest customers.
Yeah.
Bunch of sick fucks, you know.
Yeah.
Still not certain how we'd possibly get one to say something that they're not supposed to, or let something slip.
Yeah, I don't know if that would work with one of them. They seem very methodical, very strict. I don't think they probably won't accept a drink. We may have to incapacitate them.
I mean, I don't want to rule that out as a possibility, but I mean, what do you think the odds are that they have some monitoring system for them? I know I'm just asking a what if. There's really no way for us to tell, but
They may, but for what it's worth, do Iris and I still have the jammers we used on the Rhodes gig?
That's up to you. Did you bring them in?
They're small. I feel like we would have kept that.
Only you had one.
I don't know why I thought we both had one.
Mm-mm,
Okay.
It was only you.
I mean, if they are monitored, which they may be, that may be enough to hold off for a little bit. I think I'll need at least, upwards of 30 seconds. So I haven't seen one of them leave their tablet in, for that long.
if that's a route we want to go down, for the sake of efficiency, if that's something that we do, I think that's something best for you two. The valet at the top said it can take a while to get a ride back, so if that's something you go through with, I should probably get up there. So in case you have to make an efficient escape, that we're ready to go when that happens.
That makes sense.
Ideally, it won't matter, but we don't know if it won't matter.
Can Iris look around and see how many conference rooms there are, what the entrances and exits are, kind of like who's coming from where just kind of map out any possible point of entry?
Roll me a perception check.
Oh shit, crit success. $28.
With a 28, where you currently are in the lobby of the convention center, you see conference rooms to the north, to the south, a good many of them. There is the corridor, like hallway connector, like a skywalk almost, that connects the western tower to the eastern tower. You see the bathrooms, you see the convention center. Have y'all gone into the convention room?
I think we kind of stayed out in the cocktail area.
I think we're in the lobby still, yeah.
Yeah.
We're still in the lobby. You see the 2 elevators, but from that point of view, that's all you can really get. But with that high of a number, it is getting closer to 11. And that elevator dings, and you see someone with a build similar to JD and a woman with a very elegant updo, red hair, green dress, green and white dress, walking from the elevator to the convention room. And they're chatting with each other. They seem comfortable with each other.
Just to confirm, could I just like pull out the tracker real quick and see if that is in fact JD, just to kind of confirm it?
As you pull out the tracker, it is JD. Clarice is in the room with you.
Okay, so she'll slip it back in her pocket, and right before she takes a sip, she'll just say, JD's here, just walked in, and they're headed towards the main room.
Do we see them both since she said that?
Since it's being pointed out, yes.
How similar does Clarice look to Autumn? Because I think this is our first time seeing her in person.
This is. So Clarice, roll me a perception check here.
10.
With a 10, you see she's wearing this elegant white gown with these green detailings. Auburn hair, very similar to Autumn, is pinned up, elegant bun. She has an emerald green mask that actually has emeralds inlaid on it that is tied to her face. She has the Persona Craft logo very visible on her chest. You cannot see her face to see how similar she looks to Autumn Lawrence.
But Autumn has red hair too, right?
Autumn has red hair with gray money pieces.
I pull up my knife and I charge her and scream, "You evil bitch!" No, I don't. In my head, it was all a dream.
It was a Walter Mitty vision.
Yeah. But acknowledging what Iris said, should we make our way into the conference room?
Yeah, I mean, we've pretty much checked out cocktail area. I imagine a lot of the good stuff will happen inside the main area.
Yeah. And if the evening doesn't go well, we could have a sandwich by the end of the bar out here.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea. These events, leave you famished.
Superb.
You all head into the convention center main room. Again, it's decked out to be like a club. There are lights, bright neon lights on a dance floor, a DJ. You see multiple bars that are scattered around this convention center, tables with nice seats. Some people are currently eating at those. You see, as you enter, there are 2 doors specifically. There is one to the east and one to the north. As you see that those are only service bots are going in and out of those doors. Guests do not go through those doors.
Are they marked as such, like staff only? Or
Yes.
I think we'll go in. I just have the map pulled up on the side. I think we'll. I don't know, unless there's anyone objects. I think we'll just go to the first table that's closest to the door, and I don't know, take a seat there. Maybe grab another French 75 before then, and then get to the door and just kind of take everything in. Probably wait until JD and Clarice get in before we do anything else, I would imagine.
I'll follow suit.
Yeah. Iris is going to be falling behind and just kind of nonchalantly tracking where JD and Clarice are going.
Okay. And as you all take a seat, there are again a lot of people in here. There are people dancing, and you notice that some of the people are dancing with a bot, as there are details on their back of how much they cost, their details, things of that nature. They fit the escort model. So even some of the guests here are bots. And as you all take a seat, are you tracking? I know Iris said you're tracking JD and Clarice. Is anybody else trying to keep an eye out on them as well?
Visually, yeah, nothing else beyond that.
Okay. Roll me a perception check.
Ten.
18.
14.
Okay. With a 10, there's so many people in here you can't really find them. With a 14, you see them at the bar. JD is currently wearing something very simple, like a plain black and white suit, plain blue mask, lighter blue. And with an 18, it just looks like they're chatting, they're sharing a drink, they're getting a drink. But it looks like they may start moving soon, meaning your portion of this is about to start.
So Iris, looking at them, and then she'll look back at Lucas and Cerveau. Well, they're chatting, but it kind of looks like they might be heading into that meeting. I wonder if it might be smart to talk to one of those models selling models and go into the same kind of conference room area that they go into, or just to kind of get a layout of what it would look like, because I need to figure out where to position myself.
Sure. Yeah, that'd be a good reason to go.
I mean, it kind of gives you a look into what the process could be in a more intimate setting with ordering a model as well.
So you're saying we should start the conversation now and try to go to the same room that they're walking to?
I mean, maybe not necessarily the same room, because I think that would be awkward. Just to keep an eye out and just really, really kind of get a lay of the area. Because does it look like you can just walk into the conference room areas? Or are you generally like taken back to the conference room area by one of those models?
With that 28 from earlier, it looks like you are taken back with one of the bots for that ordering. People aren't just going in and out of conference rooms without a bot.
Okay. So it seems like the only way to kind of get into the area with the conference rooms are with a service model. I haven't really noticed anyone going into those areas alone without a tagged individual.
We could. Did Iris say that they're moving now? Like they're going to a room now?
She said it looks like they're going to be soon. Like, I guess the body language perhaps kind of pointed to them kind of stepping towards the exit, I guess, towards the conference rooms.
Do you think we have time to explore a conversation like that?
Well, if we get a model to bring us back there, start asking questions, kind of try to time it to where they go back. I excuse myself to use the restroom and figure out how to get into their conference room. But see, that's the issue, is I can't figure it out if I'm not back there.
But we shouldn't go into the same room. That's where I'm confused. I think it's a me thing.
Well, so again, JD said that he's having a private meeting with Clarice, and with her being such a high-level person in Persona Craft, I doubt they're going to let just, random people share the conference room, given the details of what would hopefully be shared.
Does that mean you're going to split off and do it on your own?
I mean, unless you guys have a way to help. I'll take all the help I can get.
There were pictures of the conference rooms on the website. Did you look at them?
Can I pull out my phone? I'm gonna ask Mads to give my agent over to him and just be like, do it.
You do your homework, kid.
He pulls up that website that he was showing you all in the car the night before you all got here, that he was asking, look at this, look at this, look at this. And he hands it over.
Okay. She looks at it. What does she see?
It is a conference room with no windows, one door. Very tightly sealed. These are conference rooms. They are meant to provide privacy.
Do I see air vents? Big enough for someone to get into?
It is on the ceiling, but there is an air vent, kind of like, what's the best way to describe it? How in fancy hotels, there are little cracks and vents on the ceiling. that like you can see through tiny little slits.
Okay. So she'll put the agent down on the table. Well, as per usual, this is not going to be easy. There are no windows, one door, and it looks like there is a vent in the ceiling, but challenge is, how do I get in the ceiling? I don't know. I don't think I could like preemptively place anything in there. Because I wouldn't know what room they're going to, but maybe if... I don't know. Going through the staff door seems like a good idea, because I feel like that would lead to the area where I could get into a vent, but then I have to figure out how... And then she kind of just goes off into this, like, she's like trying to like figure things out, walk herself through it.
There were bathrooms out in the lobby too. Not that, jumping up into a vent in the bathroom is fun or glamorous or that you would know how to navigate, but it's a potential entrance if you're going the vent route.
Could she swipe through the photos, if there are multiples, to see if she can find a picture of the bathrooms?
The bathrooms are very elegant. From the pictures you see, there is no vent access for you to be able to climb into.
Well, doesn't look like there's a vent access in the bathrooms.
You just have to slip in the door. And look important. Look like you're supposed to be there. That's what I've learned.
Just
Not that I've ever done a great job, but if you look like you're supposed to be somewhere, people are less likely to question you, I think.
So just, a person wearing a mask walking through the service door where only the bots are coming from.
Not that, more so like the room that JD and them go into.
There is no service door in the conference rooms.
Right, I guess my thought was going through the service rooms to find the vent access, more so, but...
Roll me a deduction, please.
Okay. $15.
With a 15, the vent is in the ceiling. If the vent is in the ceiling, it's most likely they're all going to be in the ceiling. Roll me a concentration check, please.
18.
You remember Mads talking about how in BD he just recently saw you can get into vents through elevator shafts, if the BD is to be trusted.
Interesting. Okay. I have an idea, a suggestion. I would love everyone's opinion on this. Floor 19. Try to find a way down. And Mads, you mentioned vent access through an elevator, I think. Oh no, I mean, I need to be in the ceiling. Coming from the floor above kind of makes sense.
But you can't get down through the floor, right? And there's an attendant in the elevator. Can't do anything in there without them seeing.
But if there are service elevators, I leave the non-service elevators, find the service elevators.
Wouldn't that be controlled by a badge? How are you going to get a badge?
Good question.
And I will say you are running out of time.
It looks like they're on the move. So whatever we figure out, we need to figure it out now.
I mean, the only other thing I can think of, if there's not time to have finesse about it, act as a close friend of JD's. See if you can sneak in that way, but that might burn him too. That's the best I can think of.
I mean, it's not like someone's going to be guarding the door they go into, is it? Wouldn't that sort of draw attention to it?
Doesn't she have her own personal guard?
Did we see it walk in with her?
You don't see anything with her right now, no.
I think they feel confident enough with the security as is that someone fucks up, they'll have it covered. But who knows, maybe her personal is in the other room, somewhere close even, but just might
Yeah, I don't know. I just, like, when we were talking to JG, he said that it probably couldn't be in the room, given the sensitivity of what they're talking about. I
So we've got Watson in the front door, quietly, could be seen. We've got vents, but the only way we know how to get there is through an elevator shaft. And the elevators are manned or attended. And the other option is to try to get...
You couldn't get through an observation elevator. They're just made of glass.
Yeah.
Which is why the service elevator would be great, but again, we would need some sort of access somehow.
Yeah, and I bet the ice on this hotel is thick.
And at this time, Clarice and JD start to leave.
Showtime. I'll stand up and walk over to an attendant that looks like they're not currently helping a customer right now.
Hello.
I'm going to follow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good evening. How are you this evening?
I am wonderful. What can I do for you?
Well, I'm very interested in your products. Very interested. I'm wondering how customizable they are.
Oh, you can customize just about anything you would like. What are we looking for?
Even something of a more exotic taste?
Oh, well, of course we have exotic on the menu.
I'll admit, I'm a little... It's a bit of a private thing. It's a private hobby of mine.
Of
I'm reluctant to
ours.
speak openly. Yes, of ours, of course. I'm sorry.
Well, there is no judgment here. Whatever you wish to get into is your own business.
In an effort to keep it our business, could we make use of one of these more private rooms around here?
Oh, of course, that's the reason they are open today. And she will start leaving the convention room. She walks out and she starts leading y'all right or to the south.
Is that the direction of where JD and Clarice are headed?
No, they are heading north.
We know the general direction to travel now. I'll follow.
Yeah, I suppose we will follow as well.
So Iris will just tap the service bot on the shoulder and say, I was over in this side earlier, and it really seems like the AC wasn't working too well, and I'm really, really warm. Talking about this is kind of, it's pretty exotic. And I think the air is better over there? Could we go to that side instead?
Oh, well, I am so sorry you're not feeling well and you are very warm. I can go get you some ice or some cooling agent for you if you wish. But in terms of going that way, that is for our very special elite guest, and you are not on the list.
Oh, my apologies. Okay, yeah. Coolant. Coolant sounds cool.
I will call that in for you, and I will let maintenance know that they need to fix their air conditioning.
Thanks. Thank you. Yeah, don't want anyone else to get hot.
Lovely. Well, let's go into one of these conference rooms, and that way we can talk about your exotic nature and what you wish. And she will lead you down the south corridor and open a conference room for you. It is a conference room that has just this one longer table, lots of chairs that surround it. She will walk in the door, gesture for you all to come in.
I'll follow.
Go in.
Yep.
And then she closes the door, locks it. Okay, now that we're in a private sector, what kind of exotic things are we looking for? What would you like for your model to be? Are you looking for a butler bot? Are you looking for an escort bot? Are you looking for something a little bit more erotic?
Can Lucas be behind? Like, I assume actually we're probably all behind, aren't we? But I mean, when we walk in, when we kind of group up, can that Lucas just be kind of walking around the backside of the bot, acting like he's just, I don't know, looking at the room or something?
Yeah, so she is making her way around the table, and that way she is going to walk around the table and try to make her way towards the center of the longer table on the other side, not where her face is towards the door. So yeah, you were able to get behind her as she's doing that.
But there's now a table between at least Cerveau and her. She's on the other side of this conference table.
She is making her way to the other side of the conference table, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna pretend to be in thought, like, there are some specific details, certain activities we all like to participate in, as I give Lucas a bit of time to position behind this person.
Well, we have an intimacy model, if that is what you're looking for. And she is going to sit down.
It may be intimacy, what about intimacy with some light physical play, like, and I'll make eye contact with Lucas before I say, like choking?
Well, of course we can make choking a kink for you. We can make that a part of its design. And like, she is typing on this pad, including all of these details that you are providing.
And as soon as we do that, we'll try and put her in a hold and choke. We will attempt.
Need to beat a 14.
If I may, as soon as he does that, I'm sliding across the table, trying to get really close to her.
Oh, we're getting close.
No, I'm assuming Lucas has already got her at this point. What I mean is I want to be in proximity to this thing.
I got a 20.
Okay. You are able to grapple this bot who is currently sitting in this chair. So you've kind of got her in a chokehold with the chair. And as you grab a hold of her, she brings her hands up to her neck as Cerveau is getting closer. I don't need you don't have to show me. I can just type it.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if you understood. Just wanted to be sure, and we'll slowly let go.
You're letting go?
Well, I was gonna. Okay.
Just kidding, lady.
No, I was gonna slowly let go because I was like, well, I had a different idea. No, all right, fine. We'll hold the choke.
Whatever you want to do. Choking will knock this person out in three checks.
We'll roll with it. We'll save the idea.
Okay, we're saving the idea. Okay, you have her in a chokehold. Cervo's getting in her face. We don't have to, you don't have to show this to me. I can write it down.
No, this part's very important. I want to make sure you get every detail right.
Okay. Oh, okay. It's hard to breathe and I can't type. Lucas, do you continue to choke?
Yes.
What is your body?
7.
Okay. You don't. This is a little hurtful. Could you let me go?
I don't think we're saying anything.
Okay. Not saying anything. Cerveau, what are you doing? You slid across the table. You're in her face. Like, what are you doing?
I have the jammer on my person. I got to be close to her. That's my idea. No, I wasn't just like, hey, what's up, lady? No, I was just trying to get in proximity so as soon as she goes out, it's not pinging someone somewhere.
Can we, as we're, I don't know, holding the choke, can we try and motion to like the tablet or whatever exactly she had just to kind of just say to remove that from her if it's still around her just in case?
She is still holding it.
I'll snatch it out of her hands then if I can.
Well, I can't. And if you continue to choke, she takes another 7. She starts tapping your arms. Do you continue to choke?
Doesn't work here.
Doesn't work. Okay. And as you choke, do you, when she collapses, like you can tell that the body goes limp, do you continue to choke?
No, if we feel she goes limp, then we'd stop because I'm not trying to waste time. We're trying to be quick.
Okay. So within 9 seconds, 12 seconds, she head lolls. Neck is bruised, out of commission.
I don't know, just to see, does it look like she's still alive? Like, is she still breathing?
Roll me a first aid.
Where's F? It's after E. There we go. 15.
Barely.
All right.
Do we have an idea of how long she may be out?
I think rules as written, they are out for a minute.
Uh-oh.
I have to keep choking her or kill her.
It's choking her's gonna kill her.
That's what I was saying of like, I don't know how long we can keep her out for. That's why I was asking about the chloroform.
What if we just don't call it killing and we call it something else so we feel better about it?
Euthanize.
Retire. Anyway, I'll grab the tablet as soon as her grip starts to loosen around it.
Okay. Iris will look up towards the vent. Do I need some sort of... Can I just, like, pull it off?
It is one of those that are bolted on. So you do need to have a way of getting that off.
Could I use my knife to stick into the, like, slats of the screws?
Yes, roll me a pick lock. Well, actually, you can't reach it right now, so you need help to get up there first.
Oh, right. So if I stand on the table, how much of a distance? Like a table's what, like 3
Table's
feet?
about 3 feet.
So you said 10 feet from floor to ceiling, right?
Yes.
Okay, so
You need 7 feet.
7 feet. And I'm like 5, 6-ish.
You cannot reach it
So
right
if we put...
I'll hop on the table, put the tablet down, hop on the table, weave my hands together like a footstep, and
Okay, so you're gonna hold me there?
I'm gonna try. Cerveau's roughly 6 feet tall, but I'll hunch down a little bit.
Actually,
Or
thinking of Cerveau being close to her, just in case. Maybe Lucas will stop Cerveau from doing what he's doing, and he'll go do that instead, just so Cerveau can stay close to her.
Okay.
Just
and
for
then you can also work on the POS.
Yeah.
We have 60 seconds where we have to do something.
It's been about 30 seconds.
Oh
Do
god,
that
give me a
exactly.
boost! Give me a boost!
That's exactly how Cerveau explained.
Lockpick?
Roll me an athletics check to see if you can keep her stable while she is holding a knife trying to pick a lock.
Athletic. 17.
Okay, with a 17, go ahead and roll a pick lock.
It's a +4, you guys, so... a 9?
Roll a d6.
A 1?
You take 1 point of damage as you slice your finger.
Fuck.
And you did
Can-
not
can
get
she
that
keep
lock
trying?
off. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
A minute has passed. That body does start to wake up, Cerveau.
I'm so sorry. I'm going to start choking her.
Alrighty, you need
Like
to
two
beat
hands around the neck
an 11.
with my grapple.
Yes.
Is it the same thing as brawling?
Yes.
I don't do this very often. Yeah, I see grab is plus. Okay, yeah. And 11, you say. I got an 18.
Okay, you are able to get her in that grapple. Roll me another grapple. You gotta do this 3 times to where you beat her every time. That is a 14.
I got a 13, but can I add one of my special luck points to
Yes,
it?
you may. And
Okay.
with beating that last one, she only had 25 HP. You feel your hands constrict around her neck. And as you do, she has a mask on. You can't see her face. Roll me a human perception, please.
I think this is going to fuck with Cerveau a little bit. $15.
In a very choked, garbled voice. Why? And that voice sounds very familiar.
How familiar?
Roll me a concentration check.
$13.
Very familiar. Like Molly.
So there's an interesting cocktail of emotions in Cervo's head right now. The first one was coming in as regret. Like, I wish I didn't have to do this. This will stick with me. But that is quickly washed over by a flood of rage. And I think even as the last bit of air escapes, he squeezes harder. And you just hear him say, "You're not her."
Do you ever take off her mask?
No. If I can place the voice, I don't take the mask off.
Okay. And with that, go ahead and roll me another pick lock.
Okay. 8.
Take another d6.
Oh, how much damage did you say I took? 1 point?
1.
Okay. D6 is a 4.
5 now. As you are slashing your hands and blood drips down from your hands onto the table.
Well, fuck. My hands are shaking. I am trying to do this as fast as I can. Someone else have a steadier hand?
Yeah, I can try.
Okay. I can give you a chair to help you reach. You seem tall, right?
These chairs don't have wheels on them, do they?
They do.
Uh-oh.
I can hold it. I'll hold it. I promise I won't let you fall.
We'll do that.
Okay.
I think we just silently agreed to it because we're trying to be quick.
All right. She'll hoist a chair up and hold it down so that way it won't roll as Lucas starts to open up this thing.
Roll me an athletics. As you're holding the chair.
9.
Roll me a pick lock, Lucas. Your DV is higher because of the athletics.
If we feel a little unsteady, can we use our grapple hand and just attach ourselves to the ceiling?
Yeah, you can use
Just
the
try to
grapple
hold up
hand to attach yourself, yes.
Had that the whole time? Really?
I mentioned it earlier and you decided to put a chair.
Listen, go.
13.
Okay, the DV was a 10. So you were able to get the latch off as you unlock it, and you're able to pull the cover off. And while you're doing that, Mads will look to Cerveau.
They fucking got Molly, and I did everything to stop them. And they still got her. That was her voice.
Mads will go over, lift up the mask, put the mask back down, That's not scary, lady.
I know. Even if it looks like her, it's not her.
No, it doesn't look like scary lady.
Who does it look like then?
I don't know.
Okay, you got me. I'll take the mask off.
It's no one you recognize.
The wheels are turning. My theory is deepening.
And with that, the grate is off of the ceiling above you. What are you doing?
As soon as it's off, we'll like start rappelling a little bit down, so then Iris can try and climb up the cable on the arm.
And as he's doing that, I'm going to silence my agent, but I'm going to make sure my eyeballs are on. And then ascend into the vent.
Athletics check.
9.
You managed to make it up the line, but you're losing time.
So am I able to get into the vent?
You were able to make it up the vent, but you were losing time.
Okay, so I'm going to take out the tracker and see which direction I need to go.
You need to go north.
Okay. I will head that way, minding how I sound, trying to be as stealthy as possible to not draw attention to the ceiling.
You are able to make your way north. Go ahead and roll me a stealth check, please.
Okay, I think I'm going to add 3 luck points to this.
Okay.
$19.
Okay, with a 19, you make your way through these vents going north, and you feel pretty confident in how quiet you are being. You're not making a lot of creaking noises. But after about a minute or so of doing this, you crawl into, you see, actually, before we get there, something moves down. And you hear the rotator of a bunch of cables and things moving. You've got to cross an elevator shaft to get to the northern side.
All right, we're gonna try to do it because I have no other option, and I don't have a grapple hand.
How are you doing this?
So what does it look like? Is it like a drop where the elevator goes up and down?
Yes, so you can see that the elevator is closer to the second floor where the French restaurant is. So you're on the 18th. If you fall, you are falling 16 stories.
And I imagine I wouldn't survive that.
Probably not.
So, and the distance between my side and the side that I need to get to?
8 feet.
Do I have? I don't think I have anything. I can't throw a speed heal for fun. Phew. Okay, how far are the cables in between myself and the other side?
4 feet.
All right, since I'm running out of time, we're gonna do it. I'm gonna try to jump onto those cables right in the middle, grab it, and then try to jump from those cables to the other side. I don't know what else to do.
There is an elevator, not an elevator, there's a ladder on the sides of an elevator shaft that you can grab onto from a vent. If you wanted to, you could do that, or are you jumping straight from the vent to the cable?
Yeah, so if we see the ladder, then I'm going to step on it and try to get myself out of the vent as much as possible so I can try to make that jump easier.
Your DV is going to be, since you're jumping 4 feet and trying to grab something, is going to be a 15. Roll me an athletics check. Or I'm trying to see if there's anything else we could use for this.
Persuasion.
No.
Damn.
I would even allow you to use contortionist to see if you can move your body in a certain way that you grab a hold of the cable.
Oh god. We're gonna do athletics. I have 2 more points in that.
Okay.
I only have 3 more luck points left. Okay, let's add 2 luck points to this. So plus 9. I crit success. Oh my god. Okay. 21.
With a 21, you were halfway to the other air vent. As you were on this cable, there's not much give. It sways just a little bit. But you start to hear the whirling and twirling of a motor as the elevator is going to start moving. And you start moving upwards. What are you doing?
I guess now that it's moving up, how fast does it seem like it's going to move?
Elevators move pretty quickly, like a story every couple seconds, really.
Okay, then I don't think I have enough time. So I think we're going to try to get as much swing as we can before we get too high. And is there a ladder on the other side?
There is a ladder on the other side.
We're going to try to jump to the ladder.
With going up and trying to jump to a ladder, your DV is going to be a 12. Roll me an athletics check.
Okay, I'm going to add my last luck point. Oh, 12.
Whew, okay, are you sure?
That was plus 1, my last luck point. I was like, wait. And I was like, oh no, wait, I have a plus 1. I added my last luck point. I made it. I beat it. I got a 12.
Okay. As you get a 12, you barely grab the rung of that ladder, but you were on the northern side.
Whew. Okay. We're gonna continue and get into the vent. And before, I'm going to check the tracker, make sure that I know kind of the general direction of where I need to go. And then we're going to get into the vent.
Okay. With doing all that, go ahead and roll me a stealth check, please.
Oh, man. $10.
Okay. You're not as silent as you had hoped, but you are making your way. Roll me a d10 to see how many minutes you lost of this conversation.
Oh, gee. Please be 1. 7.
Okay. You make your way down these vents, and you do eventually find the conference room that Clarice and JD are in. With this room, it is the smaller conference room that literally has black couches, like very intimate, private conversations with the highest of the highest. Clarice is sitting across from JD. She has a tablet that she is typing on with these long, elegant fingers with very well manicured nails. She is the epitome of a dangerous woman. She, again, is wearing that white and green dress. Auburn hair is pinned up. Her emerald mask is laid off to the side. And she has a cigarette in her mouth, just the same as JD currently does. Both of their masks are off. You see JD sitting across from her, legs are crossed. And you lost 7 minutes of this conversation. Let's see. Clarice picks up. That is perfectly fine. How about his personality? Did you like how it was? Or is there anything you'd like to tweak? What do you mean? And with that, we're going to pan back to Lucas and Cerveau.
Yeah, as soon as Iris is up, we'll just look at Cerveau. How long should I be here? When should I leave to go get our ride?
I don't know how long they're going to talk. I'm hoping to be out of their subnet within 30 seconds. But I don't know. How long has Iris been gone at this point?
At this point, it's been about 2 minutes.
How long do you think they'll wait on the platform?
Well, they said it took 15, 20 to get it. And then, I don't know. As long as no one else is trying to leave the same way, then I think I can just wait there for y'all however long that takes.
Maybe just keep an eye out while I do my thing. Again, hopefully less than a minute. If it takes me longer than that, we got bigger problems. And then split, and I'll wait here on Iris.
Sounds good. GM, is there a way to lock the door, or is there something sturdy to put under the handle to lock it?
The lady that you all just killed locked the door.
Okay. Oh, speaking of, actually, does she possibly? Can we see what she has on her? See if she, just in case, has a key of some sort, like the same sort of thing they use for the elevator. I don't intend to use it, but just in case.
Roll me a pickpocket.
Oh man, 10?
With a 10, you find the badge pretty easily. She does have a service badge. And she has a little Persona Craft pen.
Okay, I think we'll take the badge. We'll just show it to Cerveau. Just you think it's important? Should we have it just in case?
Could be worth something. Might want to leave it when we leave, though, just in case. I don't know if it'll do much. I don't know. They're going to find her at some point, and they're going to know what her badge is. At some point, it will be compromised. I just don't know when.
Right. I think for now, we'll wait by the door. We'll keep the badge on us, and then, I don't know, we'll see what we do later. But for now, we'll wait by the door with the badge.
You wait by the door with the badge. Cerveau, what are you doing?
I will replace the mask on her face, stand up, grab the tablet. I'll look at Mads and say I'm about to dive.
Are you not taking me
I'll
with
let
you?
You know if I need. Do you want to go in?
I thought that was why I was here.
Okay, if you're ready. We move quickly in there.
I know.
Watch each other's backs.
Okay.
I'll pull my goggles into place, and I'll run scanner on the tablet.
Okay. You're able to find the jack in point, and you are able to jack in.
Is there more than one? So Mads can get into?
I would assume so. I think you can jack in at multiple points.
We just tether together. We brought a splitter with us, maybe?
Yeah.
I hope it's a very nice first floor as I jack in.
As you jack in, because you have no programs resed, you see a little robotic samurai with red eyes wielding a glowing katana just standing there, staring at you. As those pixels rise on your vision, tilts its head, but you have no programs res, so it cannot do anything.
Am I looking at a killer?
You are looking at a killer.
Okay. Is Mads here with me? Can I see him?
You can see the pixelated version of Mads, yes.
Cool. I'll just look at him and say, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
I will run Pathfinder.
He will do the same.
Ooh, crit success. 17 plus 3, 20.
With a 20. That is very good. You know that this net architecture has 2 branches. And I guess 1 branch. 13 floors.
So first floor is a killer, and then it splits at that point?
No. You have a killer. Killer. Password. Kraken. Then a split. Then you see passwords. And right now that's as far as you can go.
On either fork, password.
Yes.
No files.
Not yet.
Okay. I'll look at Mads and say, let's move down a couple of floors. No programs yet, and these guys won't touch you. And I'll move down to the... Well, now we're going to have to slide, so... I will attempt to slide past the killer. 12.
Okay.
Killers have high speed, and I hate that.
Okay. You're able to slide, but as you slide, Mads tries to slide too, and the killer will follow him.
Okay, so now we're on the next floor with 2 killers?
Another killer, yes. So 2 killers.
Yeah, so a killer and the one that followed us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Pathfinder slide. I got 1 more. No, I have 2 net actions now because I'm the next level. I got 4 total per turn. So I'm going to hit the killer that followed us with a sword. I'm going to boot it up. Killer is Black Eyes, right?
Yes, a killer is Black Eyes.
I crit failed. I don't think it's going to hit. Oh, I crit failed again. An 8.
Okay. An 8. With that, even with a crit fail, if you got an 8, you're able to hit it.
I did. I rolled a 9 plus 1. So I rolled 9. I rolled a crit fail, which is a 1, plus my 8 attack is a 9, and then I rolled a crit fail again, so minus 1 is an 8. Okay, so I hit it. 3d6, right?
Yep.
Not bad. 9 points.
Okay, it is still up.
I have one more sword I'd like to use as my last net action.
Okay.
Crit fail again. Not one of these nights. And a crit fail again, an 8.
That beats it 6. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay. It's a contest of failures. $11 points.
Okay, 11 points. How do you wish to do this?
Oh, I just want to slice like right down through the middle of it and just shatters as pixels fall.
Those pixels do fall as one of the killers is out. And with that, Mads is also going to hit one of the killers for 9 points. He goes for the one that you were not attacking. He is able to hit again with just this little zap. Does 4 points. It is still standing. It is now yours and Mad's turn. What are you doing? Take your next 3 net actions.
I'm going to hit it with a sword.
All right, go for it.
Or attempt to. 17.
All righty, roll your damage.
7.
7 was just enough to take it out as you take out this killer.
Same kind of thing, just a quick slice through.
And those pixels fall into the other pixels and merge with it. And with that, this floor is clear. What are you doing? You have 2 net actions.
I only used 1, right?
You still have 3 net actions.
Yeah, I'm getting used to it too. I feel strangely powerful. I'm going to move to the next floor.
Okay, you move to the next floor. You see this door. It's a password.
Do I know what... This might be kind of meta. Do I know how many net actions per turn Mads gets?
You do not.
You want me to take this one? As I look at him and ask.
Sure.
I'll run back door on it.
Alrighty.
$12.
12 is enough to get through that password, and that door goes into the pixels. You are free to move forward.
I don't want to yet. Yeah, I don't want to move forward quite yet. I want to plan with Mads here.
Okay.
Okay. This next one is rough. We're going to try to slide past it. You got a speedy on you?
I have one.
Ready to boot it up?
It's booted.
I'll do the same.
Okay. You ready?
Sure. And I have 1 net action left. I'll move forward to the floor with the Kraken.
Alrighty, he does the same. Go ahead and roll me an interface.
Okay, this is speed, right? Since we were first meeting this thing.
This is speed.
I get a +2 to that. 12.
Okay, with your 12, you do not take its consequences immediately, and neither does Mads. With that, it is now your 4 net actions. And then we're gonna go back outside.
Okay. I would like to try to slide past this thing. $20.
Alrighty, you both are able to slide past this Kraken as it rolls a 10. With that, you're on... Which way do you go? Left or right?
Can I tell if Mads wants to split up?
Roll me human perception.
$16.
It appears like he thought that that was the idea, divide and conquer.
Okay, I'll go left, you go right.
Okay.
Meet you back up at the top. Or, out in the meat space.
You go left, he goes right. And with that, we're going back to outside. Lucas, they have not moved for a few seconds. It's almost like they are gone to the world. Are you doing anything other than guarding that door?
No, I don't think so. I mean, we've seen them do this before, so I think we're just going to trust that they're doing it. And yeah, I think we'll stay put.
We'll continue with Cerveau and Mads. You go left, he goes right. Roll me an interface as you see a door in front of you.
Try to run back door on it, right?
Yep.
$24.
Alrighty, that door goes down. Into the pixels, what are you doing?
Can I run a Pathfinder?
You may.
Only 11.
Only an 11. You don't know what's in front of you.
I can't even see the next floor.
No.
Uh-oh. Can I run another one?
Yeah, go ahead.
12.
Okay, with a 12, the next floor is a file.
Move to the next floor.
Okay, you move to the next floor and you see this little floppy disk that is just rotating.
I'm making decent time, so I think I'll use my next action to run an ID on it.
Okay, you run an ID on it. Go ahead and roll me a interface, please.
It's a failure. 8 minus 7, 1.
No, you don't know what this is.
That's my last net action. Are we going to do 4 more?
Yeah, go ahead and do 4 more.
ID again. Give it one more shot.
Okay.
11.
With an 11, you don't know what this is.
I got to try one more. I got to find out what this is. I got to make sure I'm getting what I came in here for. Crit failure. Gosh. 7.
You don't know what this is.
I'll do a third one.
Okay.
13.
With a 13, you know that this is a customer list.
I'll copy it.
Okay. You're able to copy that file. What do you do?
I think I have one more. I'll run a Pathfinder again.
Okay.
9.
You don't know. You don't know. Go ahead and take your next 4 net actions.
Okay, let's start with another Pathfinder. Different dice this time. 12.
With a 12, a password is on the next floor.
It's the only one.
It is the only one.
I'll move down and I'll run back door on it.
Okay.
It's a failure. So that's a total of -2.
Okay.
I'm looking for a D10 I haven't rolled yet. Let's run back door one more time.
Okay.
That's a crit success. 17 plus 9, 26.
With a 26, that door goes into the pixels.
Pathfinder with the third action.
Okay.
13.
13. Last floor on this segment is a hellhound.
Well, I hope Max is having a lot of, not Max, Mads is having, Mads is having a lot of luck because I don't need a hellhound and I don't know if a customer list is enough. Maybe it has more than just the names. Maybe it has like what they ordered. A hellhound, you say?
A hellhound is on the last floor on this section.
Well, I have 1 net action left, but it does not cost anything to move between floors.
It does not.
And it has not seen me yet. So I would actually like to backtrack and go back up and start following the path that Mads took. Go to that first password door on the other branch and see if it's open. Which, man, I hope it is, because otherwise he's having a hard night.
As you start making your way back through the net architecture, you've got to go back in front of the Kraken.
Maybe I have it drawn wrong.
Killer, killer, password, Kraken. And then it splits.
Oh, yeah, I think I have like a fake intermediary floor. I drew like a line down and then a branch, but there is no floor there on the line down, so you're right, the Kraken's sitting there.
Need
So
to beat
I
a
will...
7.
Okay. 15.
Alrighty. You do not immediately suffer its consequences. What are you doing?
I would... I only have 1 net action left, don't I?
Yes.
I guess I'll try to slide.
Okay.
Hey, crit success. 17, 25.
With a 25, you are able to slide past the Kraken to the floor that Mads went on. The next floor Mads was on is empty.
Open door. Open password door.
Open password door.
But I can't see beyond that, can I?
You could try to... Well, you don't have a net action, so no.
I have 1 left. Slide's not an action, is it?
Slide
Yeah, it
is
is.
an
Yeah,
action.
you're right. Totally is. Yeah, so that's the end of my turn.
Okay. With that, Lucas, you start to notice that Mads has like pools starting to form from his nose as it drips onto the table.
If I recall correctly. Oh well, wait. Your like body health, your meat health is connected to your in net health, correct? So like, if I were to hit him with the speed heal, then that would help him in the net as well?
Yes, because all the damage he is currently taking is directly to his brain.
Okay. And if I... And Cerveau said that he had a speed healer too, I believe.
I have a speed heal on me, yes. And an air hypo.
Okay.
I don't have the gun that I loaded the baronet with.
If Mads is looking rough, I think we're gonna hit him with that. Because I think... Yeah, because we think Iris still has 3 of her own. So I think we're gonna take it and hit him with that.
Lucas, as you give that speed heal, Cerveau, as you make your way to the next floor, that path that Mads is on, that's what we'll call tonight's session. Thank you so much for watching session 34 of Homomachina. If you're excited for session 35, please make sure to like, subscribe, and ring that bell. That way you get notified when the next session comes out. We're almost to the end of our tale. Not many sessions left to go. With that, please make sure to check out our players' social media accounts. You can find those links in the description below. We'll see you later, Chooms.